Hi guys, I got one request to prepare one detailed video on SAP Functional Analyst. Someone asked me that what SAP Functional Analysts do. So in this video, I am going to explain in detail what SAP Functional Analyst role, who is going to start the career as SAP Functional Analyst, and how it is different from functional consultant like the SAP consultants. To whom it is going to suitable, whether you are a fresher exploring SAP career or right now you are working as an end user and planning to upgrade your skills. So I think this video is going to help you for taking the decision. First thing first, so let's first check whether SAP functional analyst roles are there or not, any job is there or not. So I have extracted some job profiles from naukri.com, and you can see here the functional analyst. Different companies, they are posting their jobs with different designation, but moreover you will find analyst or business analyst, functional analyst, SAP finance analyst, like this you will find this role. And you can see here the requirement that it is one company's requirement. Obviously nowadays, as S4HANA is the new technology, so you will find more number of jobs on S4HANA, or you can say 100% jobs on S4HANA, and that will be private or public cloud, or sometimes it is on premises, or sometimes it is combination of both. So in this particular profile you can see it is a requirement of S4HANA, public cloud, as well as a consultant, as a functional analyst, what exactly you are going to do. So you will be involved in testing, deployment phase, and all that I will explain more on when we are going to explain about the profile. So you are going to work on that one. Let's check the next one. It is again another BA role, business analyst, as I said, that also possible. So product analyst. So here also again the business functions related, if you'll see, that is related to GL, AR, AP, asset, bank accounting. So that is also requirement is there, and understanding the requirements, all this you can go through that details. Like this you will find more number of jobs here. This is a functional analyst related to FICO. So here also again you are going to have some requirements. So it's not like only consulting jobs are there, analyst jobs are not there. So it's not like that. Ample number of analyst jobs are there, and it is best suitable when someone does not have any experience on SAP, means particular development experience. Then maybe initially you can start this, start your career on this one. Now, who is SAP functional analyst? You got the requirement that what is whether job requirements are there or not. Now next question is, who is going to be functional analyst, or what functional analyst going to do here? Okay, so if I will answer that, SAP functional analyst is the bridge between the process and technical implementation. It means whenever any company is going for SAP implementation, so obviously they are going to hire the functional consultant, like we are the people. So they are going to hire the finance consultant, logistic consultant, again couple of finance consultant will be there, logistic consultant will be there. So moreover we can say they are going to hire the functional consultant who is going to do the system customizations and all. They will understand their requirement, and they are going to convert the same thing in the system. Now just imagine a company, X company, they are going to start the implementation, and for that they hire one implementing partner, and implementing partner is going to deploy some SAP consultant into that business. Now these people who are the core team member from the business point of view, they don't have good knowledge on the IT. They are not good in the IT, and normally we found that they are not that well equipped with IT, because when they are going for a high-end SAP ERP, so a lot of complications will be there from the IT point of view. I mean, that level of expertise is required. What consultant expecting from the business, that they are going to explain every business process. So as per Activate methodology, they need to explain each and every business process, so that we should get the information related to our requirement, and same thing we are going to convert in the system, or same thing we are going to configure it in the system. Like for example, client is saying I need to have my cost of calculation like this way. So right now we don't have that business solution in our system. So as we are going to move to SAP system, so this should be there. Or let's say bank reconciliation, this should be there. Now when they have explained the things in a functional way, now the functional consultant is looking more technical informations for the technical implementation point of view. Now when we started asking a lot of technical questions to them, as I said that they are not good in the IT side, so they will not able to explain the things. So that is why the role of functional analyst is very important, because functional analyst, the person who understands the business plus who understand the SAP. Maybe that person never configured the things in the system, or that experience they don't have, but they have a good knowledge on the system side. They know the things, how the systems will be configured. So that is why companies are going to hire in every project analyst to bridge the gap between the business users and the SAP consultant, functional consultant. Job point of view, you can say this is a bit low profile job between consultant, but as if you are fresher, then there is no harm, you can start your career. You are going to get a lot of exposure here, because you are going to start, you are going to work with many senior consultants, and you are working with the business users. So you are going to get the information, you are going to prepare the documentation, you are going to help your business users to understand the explain, you are going to explain everything to understand the business process. You are going to communicate with the consulting team. So it's a really good profile if someone is going to start the career in SAP. So I hope you got some idea what exactly the functional consultant do and where the position will be there. Now you just you can say that they are the translators. They are going to convert the business need to interpret in the SAP system in the SAP language, because when we are going for SAP environment or ERP environment, so we have to follow that structure. But the business users are good in the business, they don't know understand the ERP. So that is why those things need to be converted into ERP language. I'm not talking about language means something programming, coding. Obviously you will think that I don't know anything related to coding. So it's not language. I mean, you just think like someone expecting something and someone is not able to explain the things. So in that case, business analyst role will be there. Now let's understand what are the responsibility of the business analyst when you are going to join any company. Which company is going to hire you? All the IT companies, they are hiring the analyst, because in every project consultants will be there, functional consultants will be there, technical consultants will be there, and depends on the size of the project, analyst also will be there. Key responsibility, what the consultant is going to, what the analyst is going to do here. The first point, if you'll see, requirement gathering and analysis. Consultant is going to do the configurations from the business document, and who is responsible for preparing the business document? So it is the analyst. Also you can say they are in the junior role, junior consultant, but when we are saying consultant, that is related to a senior profile, you may consider this one as associate consultant, junior consultant, or moreover analyst. So they are going to meet with the business stakeholders. So when I'm saying business stakeholders, means business point of view, like finance manager, CFO, or costing manager, or any logistic manager. So they are the stakeholders, process owners, right? So they are going to regularly interact with the stakeholders. They will gather the information, they will understand what exactly business stakeholders looking or business users are looking. So they will understand how the departments are currently working, and what is the finance process there, their sales process, their procurement work, how many approval stages are required. So they understand everything. Now the same thing they are going to explain to the consultant, but how they are going to explain, it's not like they are going to verbally explain everything. So that should be documented. So they are going to prepare many business document, processes document, okay, and all these things will be used in the system configurations, or it is going to help the consultant for the system configuration. So documentation is a very important area in the analyst role, that is requirement gathering and analysis. The next one will be the SAP configuration customizations. Sometimes what happen when business found or any company, they found that analyst is very good in the configuration side also. So some configuration work also will be assigned to the analyst also. Okay, for example, let's say there is a requirement of 3 senior consultants are required. So in that case, maybe they will hire 2 consultants, and analyst can be used as junior consultant for the system configuration. So in this case, some easy areas maybe you are going to configure. Maybe you are going to get the work related to GL, AR, AP. These are the comparatively easy things. So that we are going to configure. Because but what the role they will assign or what the task they will assign, obviously it is the responsibility of the project manager, how they are going to use that particular resource. But I have seen that in some cases also analyst used to get the configuration work if they have the good knowledge on the technical side. So they are going to configure SAP modules, depends on your domain, like whether you are good in FI, CO, MM, SD. In all modules, this analyst role is there. So as per the requirement and as per the expertise of that particular candidate. So this task will be there. Or maybe you are going to involve in the master data point of view. So you will be involved in the master data requirement gathering or preparing the templates, right? So this in these areas also will be there. So moreover, like some technical work also you may expect. Similarly, when you will be there in the interview, you don't completely ignore the configuration part. You well equipped with everything, business as well as configuration. So that's why whatever the questions will be there or whatever the role will be there, so you can accept that. I can understand you are not good in the configuration because you are in the junior position, or you don't have any experience at all in SAP, or maybe you have completed your training. So your resume should be prepared like that way. If you are just going to show that I have the configuration knowledge and you are not good in the configuration, then it is going to it will be a problem for you, because you never implemented. The moment you will show that I know the configuration or I'm good in the configuration, then next question, how many implementations you have completed, but you never implemented. So that's why I always say that training project is very, very important. So there you can explore everything and you can showcase, you can shell yourself accordingly. So this is my second requirement, second point. Third one, work with ABAP developers. So as you know that lot of work will be, customizations will be there, or through any programming point of view. So a lot of modifications will be there in the standard system. So that time we need the help of ABAPers. So that's why you are going to closely work with your ABAPers. So you are going to prepare many functional specifications from the custom development point of view. So you can check this particular document. It is a functional document, FS document. So here we have some requirement related to bank. This solution is not available. It is from the SAP point of view. Now business want like this modification is required. So as a functional consultant, who is going to do the modification? ABAPer is going to do the modification. So that is why it is highly required that you need to prepare this document, so that ABAP is going to, or ABAPer is going to get the requirement here, or they will understand what business is looking here, and accordingly they will do the modifications, or they are going to do the custom code change. Now as a functional analyst, you are not going to do the changes because obviously you don't have that programming knowledge, but you know business very well. You can prepare this document. So you are involved in the functional specifications. Particularly this type of work will be assigned more when you are junior role. So that is why I'm sure in interview you are getting questions, you must be getting questions related to how good you are in the preparation of the functional specification, FS document, right? These questions I'm sure it should be there. Also you will be involved in the lot of reporting requirements, because business is not happy with the standard reports, whatever it is there. So that time also customization required there. So when you are going for a junior role, it is must to have this knowledge of preparation of functional documentation, FS documents. It's very easy things. Only thing is you must have the bit technical knowledge, you need to have a business knowledge, and the same thing you are going to draft in the document. So that's why we are saying functional specification or FS document. As a functional analyst, also you will be involved in the testing too. So various type of testings will be there, like your functional testings will be there, integration testing will be there, UATs will be there. You can check this UAT document, which is I'm showing right now. As a junior consultant or as an analyst, you will involve in the testing documents, because senior consultants are not involved in the preparing all these documents. So as an analyst, you will be assigned preparing the testing documents. So you can step by step, everything should be captured here, or as per the test script, so that tester is going to do that testing activity, or sometimes maybe you will be also responsible for doing the testing, particularly the UAT phase, when the users are going to do the testing, the UATs and all, mostly handled by the analyst, or they are going to prepare these UATs, they are going to prepare the test script. So you should be very good in all these areas. Without knowing anything, if you are just going to do some random IMG settings configurations, it is not going to help you for your interview point of view. So when you are going for a junior role, you should be good in all areas, right? Because I understand that you are not good in the configuration side. You never configured any high-end business process, but at least in these areas you should good. So at least you can start your career, or initially like 1 year, maybe you can spend here, and you are going to learn a lot of things when you are going to work under one senior consultant or principal consultant. You are also going to involve in the user side. So this is a definitely work will be assigned to you, end user training, because as we know that when we are going to deliver the project to the business, before that we have to complete the end user training. So whether you are from the business side or you are from the consulting side, this role will be assigned to you. You are going to prepare many training manuals and you are going to give the end user training. So because they are new to SAP environment, you are going to show that how this PO will be created, how this sales order will be created, how the FI postings will be there, how the cost will be executed. So that is also very, very important. And make sure that you are going to prepare some documents during your training or during your learning phase. Then also you are going to support many analysts also going to continue as a support consultant, because after go live, that time after that analyst role will not be there. So you will also analyzing day-to-day operations, their production issues. You are going to fix this enhancements and all that is way. So step by step you can enhance your skill, and step by step you can upskill yourself, and you are going to grow. Now, what is the next? Career growth. So now I started my work as an analyst. Now, what is the next? What will be my next role? So next role will be your senior consultant. Now, as an analyst, you have experienced a lot of business processes. You are already prepared so many documents. You closely work with your functional consultant, technical consultant. Now you are going to upgrade yourself into configuration side, or you are going to upgrade your skill into the technical side. I believe that learning is never-end process. So that's why you just find out what areas you are not good. You need to learn those things. You need to configure those things in the system. And next you are going to upskill, or you are going to upgrade yourself as consultant. Because as a consultant, you are not going to involve in the documentation part. That is going to handle by your analyst. You are more going to do the system configuration. You are going to have a lot of meetings with your stakeholders, right? Because now you are in a senior role. So that is why you need to focus more on the technical side as a consultant. Or later you can also join as a solution architect. So like if you check my profile, so right now I'm working as a solution architect or principal management manager. So in that case, you can say I'm not responsible for only one module. If I will say with 20 years experience, if I will say I know only FI, I know only CO, it is not going to work. So with this much experience, like analyst or associate consultant, then senior consultant, then after that solution architect. So with solution architect, under your team or under you, multiple consultants are going to work, multiple analysts is going to work. So your job will be to review their work wherever regular interaction with the stakeholders, process owners, this type of work will be assigned you. You are not involved directly in the system configuration. That is already handled by consultants and junior consultant. So you are just going to review the work, you will get the requirement, you will monitor the project, whether any issues are there, challenges are there. So moreover, you can say it is a project managerial skill. Many people I have checked that they are also okay to continue as product owner or business analyst, because many people, they don't like going for consulting because anyway relocation will be there. So they don't like that. They want to continue as a product owner. So they used to join some product based company. Let's say any company, suppose let's say Hyundai. Now Hyundai is not going to hire consultant, right? Or maybe they have a consulting team, but they are also going to have a product manager will be there, product owner will be there. So you are going to lead one particular department. So you have a good knowledge on technical side, you have a good knowledge on the functional side, and you have a good knowledge on the business side also. So you can continue with that also. Next one, who should consider this role? This role, if right now you are working as an end user, or you don't have any exposure in SAP, but you have good knowledge on the business side, you are currently working on any other ERP, then definitely you may try this one, because I have seen people are struggling to get the consulting job. You have to accept that consulting is not for you. I'm particularly addressing if someone is completely new to SAP, you have a good exposure in other, let's say you are working on let's say NetSuite, or let's say you are working on Microsoft Dynamics. So you have a good knowledge on the ERP, other ERP, you have a good knowledge on the business side, but SAP you don't have exposure, you completed the training. After that, maybe if when you will go for consulting role, it is difficult. But for initial like 1 year, if you are going to start your career as analyst, there is no harm, and definitely you are going to get a better package with what right now you are getting on your current role, because currently you are working with a small ERP, with a small position, it's a small companies. With this you are going to upgrade to MNC. So in that case, when you are going to join as an analyst with a better project or in a better company, MNC, so your package definitely it is going to have more than what currently you are getting. It is not as good as what the consultants are getting, but accept it. You are not eligible for a consulting role. So you are going to start your functional consultant, or sorry, if you are going to start as a functionalist, it is good. If 1 year, maybe 6 months, you can start your career. For one project you will be there analyst, and after that you can upgrade yourself and you can move to the consulting role. So it is the best choice for anyone does not have any experience. I have seen so many people, they have started their career initially with analyst role, and later they successfully upgrade themselves to consulting role. So there is no harm. You should not feel ashamed that okay, I got an analyst role, I was thinking that I will start the career as a consultant. So there is nothing like that. If for small time, if you are going to join as a analyst and you are getting a testing project, or you are involved in the documentation, anyway you are part of SAP implementation. So there is no harm if you are going to start your career. So SAP end users who want to become consultant, you completed the training and you are not getting a suitable role, you are getting an analyst role, then it is absolutely fine. You can start your career with this one for a small period, right? So there is no harm, you can start. So business analyst who want to right now, if you are working as a business analyst, you can upgrade yourself to the consulting. So, and it is the best option for the freshers. Again, when I'm saying freshers, it's not like any college graduate completed, so it's not for them. You should have a very good knowledge on the business side, because when you will be there in the analyst role, business, good knowledge on the business, good knowledge on the all the SAP configuration point of view. Again, when I'm saying good knowledge, mean the training. So when you have completed your training, you should have good expertise on all areas, all the activate methodology. As per the activate methodology, all these phases you have experience, you have prepared UITs, all this is going to help you. So for this functional consultants, so your domain experience is going to help you. So many people coming from other background, like someone is coming from let's say technical side, or they don't have domain experience. In ERP, domain is very important. So if you don't have a domain experience, for example, you are planning like I will move as a SAP finance role, but you are not coming from the finance domain, so it is not going to help you. So they are saying that we have a BCom graduation, or like some college just education, it is a theory knowledge. When practically you are going to work in the office or in a real environment, it is completely different. So that's why domain experience is 100% should be there. So I am assuming that you have a good domain expertise, you have completed your training successfully, and you have explored all these areas whatever I have addressed here. So then you may start your career as functional consultant, so functional analyst, right? So that is also going to help you. I hope this is clear now for you, like what is the functional analyst does, or what is functional roles and responsibility. So if you are planning to pursue this role, your resume should be very important, because if you are going to start your analyst role, or a position is analyst role is there, and your resume is not prepared in that way, then obviously you are not going to get the call, because you can't knock every employer that I need the job. So your resume should be very important. If you have a perfect resume for this role, then 100% you are going to get the call. So don't make a standard resume that it is going to fulfill all the requirements. No, for a particular position, your resume should be there, whether it is a consulting or it is an analyst. So your resume, if you are looking for a consulting role, then accordingly it should be prepared. If it is an analyst role, then accordingly you need to prepare this one. Any clarification required, any doubt, anything, please mail me or add in the comments. I will address those. See you soon in another video. Thank you.